Hello everybody, and welcome to another Minecraft YouTube video. And today, we're back in the ocean monument that we were in the last episode. But that's not for the cake, however tempting it may be. And I probably should leave this room before I manage to eat the cake. So I'm going to go head up here to this room, where you see, you don't see here, but you see in here, I've got a lot of chests. And that's because in this video, which you probably guessed from the title of the video, or the thumbnail you clicked on, is about all the different enchantments. You can see I've got each one here in a chest with the items that it can be enchanted with, and they're not in order, which is going to be annoying for me trying to run around and find the next one to talk about. So I'm just going to be showing you what each enchantment does and which things you can put it on. There are 34 of them altogether, I believe, not including the different levels of the different enchantments. So, without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. Starting with enchantment number 1 is Aqua Infinity. You can see here, Aqua Infinity, it only has one level. It increases underwater mining rate, allows the player to mine blocks at a normal speed while still swimming. Its max level is 1, and it can be added to helmets, and that's it. Number 2, and by far the least useful enchantment out of all of them. This one is Bane of the Arthropods. I think I said that right. So Bane of the Arthropods can be added to axes or swords, because they are the two tools in the game that you really use to fight things with. It increases damage dealt and grants slowness 5 to, well, spiders and endermites and silverfish. Each level increases the damage by 2.5 damage points to spiders, endermites, and silverfish. You can see the max level of this is 5. Number 3, Blast Protection. Blast Protection can be put on any armor, and it reduces explosion damage and knockback. Its max level is 4. Number 4, Channeling. Channeling can be added to tridents, and when you hit a mob or a person with it during a lightning storm, that mob or person will get struck by lightning, and there's only channeling 1. Number 5, Depth Strider. Depth Strider can be added to diamond boots. It increases the walk speed in water by 1/3. Level 3 Depth Strider allows a player to walk in water as fast as on land. It only has max level 3, of course, and it can go on boots. So that's good for if you're working underwater. Number 6, Efficiency. Efficiency can be put on axes, pickaxes, spades, and shears. Efficiency increases the mining speed for the blocks that item can be used on. And the anvil is required to put efficiency 5 on something, as you can't get that from the enchanting table. Right, number 7, Feather Falling. Feather Falling goes on boots. It reduces full damage, and that includes damage from when you're using ender pearls. Number 8, Fire Aspect. Fire Aspect can be put on a sword. It sets whatever you hit with the sword on fire. Each level adds 4 seconds of Fire Aspect. So you hit something with level 1, it'll be on fire for 4 seconds. You hit something with level 2, it'll be on fire for 8 seconds. And the max level is Fire Aspect 2. Okay. Number 9 is Fire Protection. Fire Protection can be put on any piece of armor, and it protects the player from taking as much damage from fire and lava. You can still take some, but not as much. Fire Protection 4 is the maximum, and the more fire protection you have, the less damage you take from fire. Number 10, Flame. Flame can be put on a bow, and it'll make the arrows be on fire. That's basically it. Number 11 is Fortune. Fortune is an interesting one. Fortune can be put on axes, pickaxes, or shovels. What Fortune does is it increases the amount of blocks that drop when you mine the item. For any minerals, level 1 gives a 33% chance to times the drops by 2. Level 2 gives a chance to multiply drops by 2 or 3, and level 3 gives the chance to multiply drops by 2, 3, or 4. For any other items, each level increases by the drop maximum by 1, so glowstone can be a maximum of 4 drops, sea lanterns can be a maximum of 5 drops, and melons can be a maximum of 9 drops. Fortune also increases the probability of flint dropping from gravel, and things like apples dropping from oak and dark oak trees. Number 12, Frostwalker. Frostwalker can be put on boots, and it creates ice when you're walking on water. This Frostwalker, I think it can be found in treasure and added with an anvil. I don't think you can add it with the enchantment table. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. But Frostwalker max level is 2. Number 13, Impaling. Impaling can be added to a trident to increase the damage of tridents. 1 1/4 extra damage per level of Impaling. The maximum level of Impaling is 5. Number 14, Infinity. Infinity can be added to a bow, and it means that the bow never runs out of arrows as long as you have at least 1 arrow in your inventory. So it's really useful if you don't want to have to be constantly making arrows. Number 15, Knockback. Knockback can be added to a diamond sword to increase the knockback from attacks. It adds 3 extra blocks of knockback per level. The maximum level of knockback is 2. Number 16, Loyalty. Loyalty can be added to a trident, which means that the trident will return to your inventory after you throw it. Number 17, Looting. Looting can be added to a sword, and it makes mobs drop more loot when killed. The max drops of the mob that you kill will increase by 1 for common items. It also increases the number of tries for uncommon and rare drops by 1 added percentage point per level. So the max level is 3. Number 18 is Luck of the Sea. Luck of the Sea increases your luck while fishing, and there's only 3 levels. 19 is Lure. Lure increases the chance of fish biting a fishing rod. Number 20, Mending. Mending will fix any item that can be broken while you're gaining XP. So if you want to fix a armor or a tool while wearing it, with the mending, all you have to do is get XP by smashing experience bottles, or by mining, or by taking stuff out of a furnace. 21 is Multi-Shot. Multi-Shot can be added to a crossbow, which means it can shoot more arrows or firework rockets. 22, Piercing. Piercing can be added to a crossbow, which makes arrows shoot through entities when you shoot at them with a crossbow. Piercing 4 is the maximum level. 23, Power. Power can be added to a bow, and it will increase the damage dealt by the arrows. 25% more per level is added. 24, Projectile Protection. Projectile Protection can be put on all armor, and all it does is reduce projectile damage per level. The maximum level is, as you can see, 4. 25 is Protection. Protection can be also added to all armor, and it reduces all damage except for void, /kill, and hunger. 26, Punch. Punch increases the knockback caused by arrows. The max level of Punch is 2. 27, Quick Charge. Quick Charge charges a crossbow quicker. It's that simple. Max level is 3. 28. Respiration. Respiration can be added to a helmet which increases underwater breathing time by 15 seconds per level. It will also increase the underwater visibility, and the max level is 3. 29. Riptide. Riptide can be added to a trident. It will launch the player toward the trident when thrown. This will only work in water or in rainy weather. 30 is Sharpness. Sharpness can be added to swords and axes because they're the 2 fighting tools in the game. Each level of sharpness will increase the melee damage by 1.25. The max level of sharpness is 5. 31. Silk Touch. Silk Touch can be added to pickaxes, axes, and shovels. There's only one level of Silk Touch, and all blocks mined with Silk Touch will still be the block that they were before they were mined. For instance, if you mine stone, it will stay stone in your inventory and not become cobblestone. Or if you dig grassy dirt, it'll stay grassy dirt and not just become plain dirt. 32 is Smite. Smite can be added to swords and axes, and Smite increases the damage dealt to undead mobs, zombies, zombie pigmen, husks, etc. It will increase 2.5 attack damage per every level added. The max level is 5. 33 is Thorns. Thorns can be added. Thorns was made to be added to chest plates, but it can also be added to leather caps, pants, and boots. Although I don't know if it's less effective or if it's the same, but you're just supposed to add it to chest plates. I don't know why, but you are. The max level of Thorns is 2, and Thorns deals damage to the attacker. Every level is times by a 15% chance of dealing 1 to 4 attack points of damage to the person that is attacking you, which sounds confusing, but it means that if someone attacks you on level 1 Thorns, then there'll be a 15% chance of you dealing 1 to 4 damage without hitting them. But if you've got level 2 Thorns, then it would be a 30% chance of dealing the 1 to 4 attack points. 34. Unbreaking. Unbreaking can be put on anything that could break, and it will slow down its breaking speed. The maximum level for Unbreaking is 3. There you have it. That just about covers all of the enchantments, and what you can put them on, and what they do. I hope you found this video instructive and interesting. Hope you learnt some stuff, and I hope now you understand a bit more about enchantments than you did before you started watching this video. I mean, this llama thinks so. So why wouldn't you agree with this llama? I mean, look at its face. How could you not agree with that? Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye!